Welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to be installing the Meta Pixel, formerly known as the Facebook Pixel. So first of all, what on earth is it and why do we need it? Well, what it is a small piece of code that you install in your Shopify store to take your ads to the next level. It's going to allow us to do three things. Number one, tracking. So when someone clicks on your ad and then purchases something in your store, we're going to be able to see which ad that's responsible for that purchase. This way we know which ads to scale and which ads to terminate. Super important. Number two is going to do background optimization. So the Pixel starts looking at pattern to see what kind of people are visiting your store and what kind of people are purchasing in your store. And then it's going to target more of the purchase happy people, which means that by default, you're going to get better and better results. It does this by matching your visitors in your Shopify store with their Facebook accounts and then start looking for patterns and similarities. Once again, we don't need to know all about this, but it works in the background, and the more money you spend on your ads, the smarter the Pixel gets and the more results you're going to be getting. Number three is going to collect all of the people that has bought on your store into one audience, and you're going to be able to target that audience directly to sell even more. So super powerful stuff. Without further ado, we want the Pixel installed. But before we can just go ahead and install the Pixel on our Shopify store, there's a couple of things we need to set up, such as a business manager, an ads account, etc. Just follow along with me step by step, and we're going to do this together. We're going to start off by having two tabs open. The first tab is going to be business.facebook.com, and you can grab it in the resources or you can just write it in yourself. The second tab is going to be the back end of your store. So just make sure you have these two tabs open, and then we're going to get started. The first thing you want to do is go ahead and click on create account. It's going to ask you to log into your Facebook account. Then you're going to write in the name and just set the same name as your Shopify store. Then you're going to get an email to confirm. Just click on confirm. And once you've done that, all you need to do is open this page back up and then just write in business.facebook.com and hit enter. So it's going to take you to this page. Then we're just going to go to the lower left corner and click on business settings. So yours is going to look a little different from mine because this isn't a new account. Yours is going to be new. Of course, you're not going to have anything here. So we just need to do a couple of things before moving on. The first thing we want to do is make sure that we ourselves are connected to this business account. And of course, that's going to happen by itself. So you can see here's the business account and here's the people that is me connected to it. Okay, so I own it. I can rule it. You can also add multiple people, but we don't need to do that. Then we're going to go down to pages and we're going to add in the page that we have already created. We're going to click on add a page, and then just write in RNJ, and there it is, RNJ deals, and then click on add page. There we go. Now it's added. And then we're going to go down to ad accounts, and this is going to be empty for you, of course, and we're just going to create a brand new ad account that we can do advertising on. So we're going to click on add here and click on create a new ad account. So we want to give it an ad account name. I'm going to call it RNJ deal ad account. My time zone is going to be this one. I'm going to go with dollars because we're targeting a US audience, so I want to see the results in dollars. You want to match this currency with the currency of your store. That's just going to make life a lot easier when you're looking at profit. Then I'm going to click on next, and then I'm going to use this ad account from my business. And then of course, I want to give myself full control. So I'm going to click on manage ad account, make sure that I have myself selected here and being given full control, click on assign. And then there we go, account successfully created. So when it asks you for that payment information, just click that window down, and we're gonna do it manually because there are some additional settings we want to set up. So click it down, make sure you're in ad accounts, make sure that you have the right account selected, and then we're gonna go to the upper right corner and click on view payment methods. So here we're just gonna go ahead and click on add payment method, make sure that everything is correct and you're using dollars. If you're targeting a US audience, click on save. And first of all, we're gonna set up business info. I'm gonna click on edit right here. And then I'm going to add the business name, and then I'm just going to add in all of this information. And remember, if you don't have a business entity, just add in your own information. The business name is just going to be your store name, and the business address is going to be your home address. And then I'm just going to click on save. Next, we're going to add a payment method. Now, if you have a PayPal that you're using, use PayPal. If you're using a card, if you've opened a business account, then use a card. But make sure that it's business related. This is going to be important for your invoices. If you haven't, then create a business PayPal or make sure that you open a business account for a card. You can do it on your private account too, of course, but it's just going to be easier if you at least separate it. So I'm going to set it up with PayPal. And then once it's connected, I'm just gonna click on done. So now what we're gonna do is go down to where it says account spending limit, click on the three dots and then click on set limit. Now this is just a safety precaution because chances are you're doing ads for the first time and it's very easy to just write the wrong number. So what I wanna do is make sure that you are not going to be overspending your budget because of a simple mistake. This is very unlikely to happen in the future, but just as a beginning safety precaution. So I'm just gonna write here $100. Now remember, once you've saved this account spending limit, you can just reset it, you can make it higher. Once you're more comfortable in here, all you need to do is go in here into tools, into your ads manager, go into payment settings, and then just change this account spending limit. Super fast, super easy. So once you've done this, you've set everything that you need to set up and you can click this window down. Awesome, so now we've done the actual preparations to be allowed to install the Facebook Pixel. Now we're gonna create the Pixel itself and then we're gonna install it. So quite a few steps here. If you haven't followed along with me so far, pause the video and make sure that you go back and redo everything that I just did. It's super important that you follow along with me because once again, there are quite a few steps. So we're gonna move to the upper left corner where it says all tools, and then we're gonna go down to where it says events manager. And now we're going to go to the upper left here where it says connect data sources, the big green button. We're gonna click there. And now we're gonna create the actual Pixel. So first of all, we're gonna choose web because we are connecting it to our Shopify store and there's nothing more we need to connect. Click on connect. The name of the Pixel is only for your eyes. I'm gonna call it RNJ Deal Meta Pixel and then click on create Pixel. And then I'm gonna enter my website, HTTPS, and I'm gonna go rnjdeal.com. and then click on check and then next. And now we can have a conversion API and a Meta Pixel integration. And basically what it means is that the Pixel is gonna save a ton of information for you, but there are gonna be some people out there who use ad blockers. And those people who use ad blockers are gonna block all the information you get with the Pixel. But by using a conversions API, which means that when people land on your store, then a lot of information gets sent to Shopify directly. And Shopify is able to send that information to Facebook. So you still get all of that important data. It just takes a longer route and it bypasses the ad blockers. So I strongly recommend you to use the Conversions API and the Meta Pixel because you're going to get a lot more information and your ads are going to be a lot more optimized. Super important. And then we're going to go down and click on next. And click on next, next, setup. And then setup with partner integration. And Shopify has made this decently simple. I'm not gonna say very simple because there are quite a few steps already, but quite simple. We're just gonna click on next and then choose Shopify. And then we can click on see instructions to see how we need to set all of this up, but you can just follow me as well. So we're gonna do this together. So now what we need to do is go to the back end of our Shopify store. We're gonna click on online store. We're gonna go down to preferences. Scroll down to where it says Facebook Pixel, click on Set Up Facebook. And now we're gonna click on Add Sales Channel. So it's basically gonna add Facebook as an app so that Shopify and Facebook can start to integrate and send information between each other. And this is where the magic starts to happen. So we're gonna set all of these things up in order to have everything up and running. So the first thing we need to do is connect our account. And this is gonna be your personal Facebook account because everything is connected through that. So I'm gonna click on Connect Account and log in. And then click on Continue as Robin. Probably not gonna say Continue as Robin for you. And then Continue. And then we're gonna go down and find the business manager account that we created, RNJ Deals, right here and click on connect. And then we're going to select rnjdeal.com, the domain that we have chosen for our store, and click on confirm. And now remember, we created an ad account, which is going to be where we're actually running the ads. So I'm gonna go down to where it says RNJ Deal ad account. I'm gonna click and connect to that specific account. So we need to click on view and accept terms. Accept, it's a good idea to read these. And then I'm gonna exit and then done. And then select the Facebook page, which is RNJ Deals here, and click on connect. And then we have data sharing, and you have three different options: conservative, enhanced, and maximum. So this is very important. With conservative, you're collecting as little data as possible. With enhanced, you're mainly collecting from the Meta Pixel. And with maximum, you're using the Conversions API, like I told you about before, when you allow Shopify to send information about your visitors directly to your Facebook account so that your Facebook ads and that that Metapixel can get smarter and smarter. And you always want to collect as much information as possible. So you're just gonna go ahead and click on maximum right here, scroll down, and then find the pixel that you created. Here we have it, R&J Deal Metapixel. Gonna click on connect, click on confirm, and then it asks for Facebook target country. And remember, our idea is to be targeting a US audience. I'm just gonna click on U to find United States down here. There we go, United States. I'm gonna click there and then accept the terms and conditions and then finish setup. And there we go. I'm gonna click on got it. And now we need to verify that it's actually working. So in order to do that, we're gonna go back to the events manager right here. Click on I've completed the setup on Shopify, click on next. Now we want to verify the connection. So we want to send some test traffic to our site and see that it actually registers, meaning the Metapixel actually registers our activity on the site. Now, when we do this, it's super important that on our site, we have our ad blocker off. So I'm going to show you how that works. I'm going to write our site here, rnjdeal.com, and then click on send test traffic. It's going to open a new tab, and we need to make sure that we go up here, and if we have any form of ad blocker, just pause it and remove it. So if you notice that you're not getting any activity on your Metapixel, even though you've gone in and you've checked this window to make sure that you have no ad blocker that's blocking it, then what's probably happening is that you're being blocked because of the GDPR app that you've installed before. And if you're not getting a cookie notice, that means that it's not being shown or it's not published properly. So we need to make sure that that happens first. So we need to go to the back end of our Shopify. We're gonna go to apps, and then we have customer privacy. We're gonna click on that one. Chances are that you're European, and because of that, this is the one you want to edit. If you're from California, this is the one you want to edit. So we're going to click on, because I'm European, I'm going to click on edit here. And then here where it says publish the privacy banner, it says right now hide privacy banner. And that's not really what we want to do. We want to show the privacy banner so that when we visit the store, we can accept the cookies, and then the tracker can activate, and then we can verify the Metapixel. Scroll down and make sure that you have a privacy policy URL in here as well. So in order to fetch that quickly, go to online store, click on the view the eye here, scroll down, we're gonna go to privacy policy. We're gonna grab that, I'm gonna copy it, I'm gonna close this down, go down, I'm gonna paste it in, scroll up, and now just click on save. Once again, make sure that it's on show privacy banner, okay? And now I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna click on send test traffic once again. Now we should get a banner pop up here, and we're gonna click on OK, and that's gonna be the difference that makes the difference. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna go and click on events manager, and now it says active and everything is working. So this is super crucial. It also shows you that you are GDPR protected. Once you have this as active, just go ahead and click on next. And now what we can do is we can test events manager. So what the Metapixel does, it tracks all of the actions. If we want to make sure that it tracks properly, we can click on test events in events manager. We're going to scroll down and we're going to go to test events. Now I'm just going to enter the URL. Once again, I'm going to enter rnjdeal.com, click on open website. And now I'm just going to click around a little. I'm going to go to catalog. I'm going to go to say bracelets. I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to click on add to cart. Click on checkout, and hopefully right now the Metapixel is tracking everything I'm doing. So I'm gonna go back and just see, oh, there we go. It's tracking everything. We can see we have page view, we have add to cart, we have the view content. Everything is working properly. So if you're seeing this with your Pixel, that means that you've installed it successfully, and now the magic can start working in the background. So you're gonna get, once again, these 3 benefits: tracking, so you know which ads that are profitable. You're gonna have the ad optimizer that the Metapixel works in the background, and you're gonna start collecting those custom audiences. So awesome job making it this far. I'll see you in the next lecture.